Okay, so the example of the Renaissance I'm going to be covering is the Lamentation of Christ. And sorry if you can hear my computer fan, it's being really loud for some reason. Anyway, this artwork is credited as being from 1490, although the exact year it was painted is debated. It was made by Andrea Mantegna. Uh, it was painted on tempera on canvas. The subjects in the painting are Jesus Christ, the Virgin Mary, Saint John, and Saint Mary Magdalene. Uh, it appears to take place in a morgue. It is currently located in Pinacotea di Brera in Milan. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing any of these incorrectly. Anyway, so Andrea Mantegna was an Italian painter and a student of Roman archaeology, and was the stepson of uh, Jacopo Bellini. The completion of this piece is a debated subject, but it was sometime between 1475 and 1501, likely around the 1480s. Uh, it's likely that Mantegna made it to be part of his personal funerary chapel, but his sons found it after his death, and they sold it as to pay off their debts. So here's a map of Italy at the time during the Renaissance. Here are some trade routes around that area, and the region of Italy this is from is Milan, and at the time it was ruled by Ludovico Ludovico Sforza, who was Duke of Milan and an Italian Renaissance regent. So this this painting, uh, it's significant that this painting shows Jesus' feet first because that's thought to be symbolic of a victim of some kind of unfortunate event, and we know Jesus was crucified, and I would consider that unfortunate. Uh, Jesus' wounds face the direction of the viewer, which likely is meant to signify that the viewer is meant to remember his crucifixion. While this painting portrays a tragedy, it is also meant to inspire hope for his future resurrection. So, one of the most interesting aspects of this painting is Jesus has some very strange bodily proportions. Uh, for example, his torso is large and his feet are very small. If we go back a little bit, yeah, you can definitely see his feet are very small. Yeah. It's thought that this is intentional because they didn't want the feet to take up too much of the canvas, which would be the case if his feet were normally size, and you probably can't tell unless it's pointed out. Yeah. So yeah, it's believed that this is intentional, meant to be. It's a sign of a talented painter. So the word lamentation in this art piece means an open and passionate expression of sorrow. The mourners are portrayed without any kind of symbolism or idealism. Uh, the lighting in this painting is very strong, which makes it more dramatic. And the mourners do not touch his body, showing that Christ himself is untouchable. That's about it. Here are the sources I used, and goodbye. Loading